So I'm gonna talk about this because it doesn't get talked about. So, as someone who used to be a stripper, I get to sit over here and watch my old friends online, wherever they are, all over the United States, and I get to watch them dress like whatever they want to dress like. I get to watch them do whatever they want to do. I get to watch them drink. I get to watch them go to clubs. I get to watch them still living their stripper life, if they're still strippers. Well, I'm like, okay, I'm on this journey and I can't turn back, because if I turn back, that's not gonna be cool. Like, God has pulled me through so much, right? And God always reminds me, like, I'm not missing out on anything. And whenever I try to put on a piece of clothing, like something that I would used to wear, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't look right. Like, the most crop top I can wear is like, it'd be like this. And people be like, oh my God, you're wearing a crop top. Y'all don't know, I used to wear crop tops up here and sometimes up here, showing it all, okay? So if I want to wear something that goes like this to the gym, please. And another thing, sometimes, every once in a while, I'll like be scrolling and then I'll hear like a song that I really like that is not about Jesus and it is secular, and I'll be like, ooh, it will really catch my ears, and I'll be listening to it, and then all of a sudden I'll be listening to that song looped over and over and over and over, and then I'll start to have nostalgia. I'll start to have memories. I'll start to have memories of things that I did, parties I went to, all this other stuff, right? And then I'll be thinking of other people. I'll go down a rabbit hole. And just the other day that happened to me, and God, he had to remind me. He said, this is why you, talking about me, can't just listen to secular music like that, because I am on a different path. Because he reminded me that I had already did all of this stuff for a really long time. So I can't just do the things that I used to do. And sometimes I'm like, I see other people doing stuff and I'm like, sometimes I'm like, no, don't do that. Why are you doing that? But you have to let people learn on their own. You have to. But it's fine. I am here to inspire people and lead people to Jesus. And that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm posting every single day. That's what I'm doing. That's my goal. My priorities, they have to be different. I have to not just go by what my flesh wants. I have to do my priorities, what God, his priorities are for me. So, yeah. Being back here in my hometown, I've been back here in my hometown for about 6 months now. yeah, it's pretty lonely. None of my family talks to me. Except my brother. And then my mom. But my mom lives in a whole nother state. I don't see my brother. But we didn't even grow up around each other, so. I've made a few friends, I guess. But I still haven't found a church to go to over here. What else? It's not that bad. I have a place to live. I have a pretty good job. I have a really good job. I would just like to be surrounded by people who are of faith. Because if you surround yourself with people who are not of faith, you're eventually going to be not of faith. You're eventually going to be tainted. So, yeah, I don't know. But Catherine Coleman also said that it's a long, lonely path. So